So hello guys. So that is part of continuation of the part one and part two or Deloitte front end interview role for 7 year of experience. Right. So in the my previous video, I share you all the questions. So that is a part of same series. So if you not watch, please watch that video. Please do like and subscribe my channel and so I get motivation and do like that video. And if you really think that my effort is worth it for you, so please subscribe. So you not even if you subscribe, guys, so you not get anything, right? That is completely free, but it will boost my motivation to make a good video, right? So if you have any like problem of any part one part two, so please comment in that videos, or if you have any doubt, so all the Deloitte like recruitment process, all this thing, so I really happy to help you. So I share so that's it, and let's jump into the question. I share my screen. So till 15 question I have completed. So next question would be that one, 16 question, right? So that is very good conceptual kind of question, right? So I explain you all this thing, and so and also you guys please make some command in the GNI also, because all the company nowadays uh, um, expecting some basic of like GNI, because GNI is like 3 to 4 days very popular nowadays, right? So you can focus on that part also. Instead of your streaming like front end back end, you can consider that one also. So that is the tips for you if you uh, stay relevant in the industry. So you need to know GenAI. So I'm also planning to uh, make some video on that part from GenAI, but I'm also learning, so I'm not that much confidence to give the lecture on you. So if I have some confidence, I gain the knowledge. So I really happy to help share my knowledge with you guys. And please do like and subscribe of my channel. Okay, let's start with that. That is 16 number of the question. So that will field accessible, right? So what was that? So you can see we have counter class, right? Here we assign initialize with zero. We have increment and get count, right? So what would be output for that? So you can see here the private field are accessible only inside the class, right? You can see private only access or inside the class. The line of console dot count, right? That line is the outside of the class, so it will give you syntax error. Let's run. Right? Private rule must be declared inside the enclosure wrap, right? So that is the logic. So you need to know private accessible only the inside the class. Hmm. Let's jump into the next question. 17 question. So 17 question ask about promise, result 1 and 2, 3, right? So promise are all settled. So first of all, you need to know what meaning of all settled. Promise all settled wait for all promises to be settled, either fulfilled or rejected, and return array of object the outcomes, right? So status 1 fulfilled, value 1, and promise to rejected, reason 2, and status full. So it will wait for until all settled. Right? So that is the logic in that. So it will wait until unless all like rejected and resolved is completed. So that is next question. So that is weak map garbage collection. Right question. I'll show you. Let's guess the output. So weak map garbage collector. Let's begin with that. Weak map hold weak reference of the keys when the key object is said to be null. There is no other reference or object can be garbage collected. After the garbage collected, the weak map no longer has a key because key object is gone. However, garbage collector is the non-deterministic, but in that case, we set object null right after that. So, so here you can see weak map has object is false, right? Object false now null. So weak map does not have any key more, right? So it will false null, right? So it will print as a false. So false would be auto output final. Yeah. Let's jump into the next question. 19. So you need to guess the output of that. Right? So here you can see we have array. We did sort, right? So what was the first output and what was the second output, right? So simply what was do sort. Sort will sort in the ascending order. One. So it will first compare with that, na? 1 and 10. It will sort, right? Default sort convert into element into a string, right? So because 1 0 comes after 1 and before 2, right? So it will be output of like that, right? And second one is with the sort. So the second output would be 1, 2, and 10. Because here will be the sort, but here it will be some twist, right? So it will, because it will convert is the array, right? 1 0 comes after the one before and two string, right? If you convert into a string, right? So one string 1 0 no, come after one, right? And before two string, no? So that's the output 1 10 and 2, and let's run check, right? 1 10 and 2, this is right. That is the concept behind that. Let's jump into the next question. The target literal define. Let's pause to. Oh, that is the tag template rental question, right? So we have one function tag, right? There we have a string in parameter spread operator value we pass that will what will the output. The tag reference is called the temporary literal. The first argument of array string static parts. The rest are the interpolated value. Right? So what was the output of that? So because of that, so you can see if we pass hello interpolated value, right? So it will print as a second. You can see here some twist is there. So, so first of all, what would be the output of that? So if the answer would be, so it will print as that. So n and slash n, right? So string value convert into that. So output would be first hello. After that, um, end comma second. First and third one is equal to 1 and 12. Hmm. That is the result. So I explain you. Uh, so you can see string.row1, right? So that contain a raw string with the escape sequence, right? Escape sequence, right? Escape sequence and string 0, right? That contain process string of actual that string process sequence and uh, and third one return value, right? Contain interpolated value of 1 and 2, right? So it will 1 and 2, right? So that the output, let's check, right? Hello and 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 1 and 2, right? So that is the output of that. Okay, let's jump into the next question. So yeah, 20 question they ask, and next is they ask Angular section because that is for the Angular role, right? So they ask what was the standalone component, right? So standalone component remove need to ng module, right? So standalone true. If it is not standalone, so here is false, right? So that is why they ask cleaner architecture fast app, right? So that's why we make standalone. And the second question, they ask difference between the subject and behavior. Right? Subject no initial value, behavior subject required initial value. Later subscribe means data latest value is replayed, right? You can give some example as well, right? Data behavior init data dot next. Third question they ask what was the push chain detection, right? So in Angular, check component only input reference change, right? Observer emit. So event occur, right? Example, you can say the chain detection and chain detection schedule on push. So what was the benefit of that? Performance optimization, right? Import for the larger scale. Say, and they ask a map and merge map in RxJS. So you can give them some example map data to sync merge map HTTP server, right? Use case map data transformation. We can use merge map VA use for API call. Right? The question they ask track by NG for, right? It improve performance, avoid DOM recreation, right? If you use the track by, right? It will not create again DOM again and again. Track by. You can give some examples, right? I think difference between ng container, ng template, ng container grouping with DOM, grouping without DOM, right? And lazy template, ng template is lazy template, and grouping without DOM, right? It will grouping without DOM. You can give some example. And seven question there, how you unsubscribe automatically. Solution one is sync pipe. You can use second solution to take until, right? Take until it will not and do a destroy. What was the signal? Signals not is very uh, popular, and also you can prepare with that question, right? In Angular 20, we have latest version, right? So what was the um, signal update? All these things you can prepare for that signal or reactive state management without RxJS, right? So that is most asked interview question, right? So you can give some what was the lazy loading that is asked every interview. So you need to understand that. You need to understand as well syntax also, right? Path m dot admin component, whatever component you need, that load only, right? How you share data between component, right? What was the way input output record parent child, we have component relations, so we use input output operator if we can make services observable as well. And latest is the signals. The signals also comes, right? And the difference between promise and observer. Promises has a single value, observer has multiple value. Auto is quite lazy, right? What was interceptor used for auth, header logging, error handling, interceptor, right? So we have tokenization, all this, right? It will come into the interceptor. And 13 question they ask how the how Angular at least secure access, DOM sanitization, we can use safe HTML binding, HTTP client protection. There we can use Angular security, right? What was the zone less? This is very important question. Track asynchronous triggers the change detection. uh, Angular they ask how you like optimize, right? You on post list, track by signals, avoid unnecessary subscription, this thing, right? So yeah, if you prepare this question right, I give you 100% guarantee you are select, right? So please follow my all videos thing, right? A question. If you prepare only that question right, there is 80% chance you can qualify that exam, and also be prepared of some like some project what was the difficulties, how you tackle that difficulties, how you write the clean code, this kind of thing you can prepare, right? And if you follow my series, so I show you the how you write the clean code as well. So thank you everyone, have you a nice day, and please do like and subscribe my channel.